Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tehrani and thanks for watching us today. This week we are at Interop New York 2011 and on our show is Dominick Cafarelli, the technology strategist at Gigamon. Dominick, welcome to the show.
How are you doing today, sir?
Great, how are you doing?
Great.
Good, so why don't we start at the top? I've interviewed lots of people from Gigamon in the past, but just in case there's someone out there who doesn't know your company, tell me a little bit about your company.
Sure, at Gigamon we like to talk about Traffic Visibility Network, which is a network fabric that sits between a production network and tools that monitor the network. And we like to talk a little bit about how those, you take specific ports on this fabric and allocate them to network ports. They attach to switches and routers, inline taps that are critical network segments, and allocate ports on the fabric for tools. Things like security monitoring tools, application performance monitoring tools. And with that fabric is an out-of-band network that allows you to map specific packets for application flows on the network to those tools that are specifically designed to monitor those applications.
Now there are other companies that are doing similar things. What makes yours unique?
Well, one of the things we like to talk about is our flow mapping technology, which is our patented technology that what we do is as we bring packets into the fabric, we'll assign those particular packets for application flows to a given tool. So for example, web applications are monitored by a specific perhaps like an end user experience monitoring tool or a voice monitoring tool, or sometimes just a packet data recording device that's looking at specific clients or specific servers. And so what we'll do is we'll map only the packets that are needed for that particular tool to that tool. And what that does is it allows that tool to specifically deal with only those packets and not be disturbed or disrupted and have wasted CPU cycles in that tool, have to process things that are not specific to that application.
Now, what about port scalability? How's your company in that area?
Sure, the fabric makes up to 30 of our devices, and with that we'll scale to hundreds of ports. Any one of those ports can either be a network port or a tool port, as I said earlier, and with a single web GUI or CLI, you can manage the entire fabric with that one web UI.
Does that include 40 and 100 gig networks?
Yeah, we have this GSecure. I'm sorry, the GigaView HD series, which we recently announced at Interop in May at Vegas.
Right.
And that product is a higher density. We support between 128 10 gig focused ports to up to 384 1 gig focused ports. And with that product, we've designed in the capability. It has a 1 terabit backplane, fully non-blocking, any port to any port mapping of packet flows with no drops. And that particular platform has been architected to support 40 and 100 gig networks, and we'll be releasing blades for that platform in the future.
Now, speaking of releases, do you have anything new that you want to talk about?
Yeah, here at Interop here in New York, we've announced the GSecure 216 product. And as I talked a little bit about the flow mapping in our monitoring applications, what we've done is taken that and apply it to an inline traffic distribution switch. And what we do there is we'll take an inline 1 gig or 10 gig segment that's used that would typically take an internal network and bring it to an external network that would be protected by typically a single IPS or security device, and be able to distribute the traffic of that network to multiple inline security tools.
Now, what modes does GSecure operate in?
Sure, in session-based load balancing or application-based. So for session-based, we can take sessions of, take X number of sessions and load balance them across those 8 tools, inline tools, or application-based, which means you can take a web-based application security device or an email security device or even another general-purpose security device and take that mapping technology that we've patented for monitoring and put it in and apply it to an inline security application.
So Dominick, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate your time, and hopefully you'll come back in the program and tell us about your new products.
All right, thank you very much, Bruce. Have a nice day now.